Hi, everybody. It's Monday and welcome to Devotions. It's the 260th day of the year and it's the beginning of the 38th week. Time flies. Today, I'd like to share with you a verse which I love in the Bible. Very simple verse. It says, "Live by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh or of the sinful nature," as some of the translations say. Now, spirit can also mean wind, or it can mean breath. So we're talking about the wind of God or the breath of God. Well, now, I've got two pieces of paper. One looks like this, just a blank piece of paper. And if I drop this piece of paper, it'll just fall to the ground. But I've got another piece of paper, which is the same size, but it looks like this. This is my own aeronautical engineering. And if you throw this piece of paper, this is what happens. You couldn't see that, but it was a beautiful flight through the air. And the difference between the two pieces of paper is that the one used the rules of aerodynamics and the other one didn't. And the one fell to the ground, but the other one took off and flew. Well, the amazing thing about aerodynamics is that you can have this massive aeroplane, which weighs tons and tons, and yet it can lift up into the air and it can fly, because the law of aerodynamics is overcoming the law of gravity, which would normally make the aeroplane fall to the ground. So when Paul talks about living by the Spirit, he's saying that there is a power that can lift us up above our sinful or selfish nature, our selfishness. And that power is the power of God, which enables us to live and to love as Jesus did. Now, it takes a long time to learn how to fly before you can get your license. And it takes a lifetime and maybe even more to be able to learn how to live by the Spirit. So we're all in school together, learning to live by the Spirit, to fly by the Spirit of God. Now, that paper that flew had to be folded in a particular way in order for it to fly. And so in our lives as well, we need to put ourselves in the right position spiritually in order to be able to be lifted off by God and to be able to do the things that He calls us to do. There's a lot to this. I'd just like to mention three things. The first one is we have to listen. To be quiet in our hearts and to listen to God as He speaks to us through His word and as He speaks to us about the inner impression upon our heart, leading us into the things that He is wanting us to do. The inner impression upon the heart. There will be a voice behind you, says the Bible, saying, "This is the way, walk in it." And that is the voice we need to listen to. Jesus said, "My sheep hear my voice. They know my voice, and they follow." Give yourself time and quiet to listen to the voice of God by His Spirit. The second thing is that we need to put our trust in that and say, "Lord, I'm not trusting myself, but I'm trusting you, because I need your Spirit, your power to lift me off and to enable me to live in the way you want me to be." And the third thing is to obey. Now go and do what God is laying upon your heart to do. And as the days and the weeks and the months and the years of your life go by, you will become more familiar with that voice. You will hear God, and you will experience the way he can enable you to love as Jesus did and to live as Jesus did. So may God bless you as you fly into this 38th week of the year, and may you learn to live by the Spirit. May God bless you as you go. Bye for now.